Hey everyone, I hope you're all having a beautiful day. Now, in this video, I'll be showing you all what AI agents are, what's the difference between a normal AI, for example, ChatGPT, and an AI agent, and how it actually works. And also, I'm going to be showing you some examples of AI agents, and yeah, just give you a quick insight of AI agents on our future. Basically, how it's going to impact our day-to-day lives, and of course, our professional lives. Like, it's going to change the business industry a lot. All right. Now, without further ado, let's just get started. Now, by this time, I hope you follow ChatGPT. Now, how does ChatGPT actually work? It's basically trained on a very large, broad knowledge of information based on various topics. So, for example, if you ask it to crack a joke for you, or maybe you want to, maybe if you ask it to write a code for your assignment, then it can do just fine. And yeah, maybe you're asking it, maybe you're using it to learn something, then it can provide the output in a very intelligent manner. And this is very unique, of course, in terms of technological advancements. Now, we do know very well that it has huge potential. I mean, it doesn't take a big brain to understand that if we leverage this tool, ChatGPT, of course, in this case, if we leverage ChatGPT properly, then we can get a lot out of it, right? So for example, this is where AI agents come in. From my point of view, AI agents are the most leveraged version of AI we can possibly have. So, for example, if you ask ChatGPT to, maybe if you want to learn a specific math, or maybe understand uh, learn about a specific problem that we're stuck in, it can answer all the questions. But if I ask it to perform a specific action, so for example, maybe I'm gonna ask it to book an appointment for me on my calendar, and it's not going to be able to do that. Or for example, if I ask ChatGPT that what do I have on my to-do list for today, then it will not be able to answer the information. Why? Because it simply does not have access to those specific piece of information about myself. Now, this is where AI agents come in, and we can get a lot more creative with AI agents. And yeah, like there's millions of use cases for this. Like there's infinite amount of possibilities of how we can use AI agents in our day-to-day lives, and yeah, just mainly improve efficiency. How does AI agents actually work? They get work done based on the way we train it. The difference between ChatGPT is, like, if we ask ChatGPT, it's going to provide us a response, but it cannot provide us perform a specific action. If you ask it to make a phone call and maybe book an appointment, do a sales call, it will not be able to do all those functions. But AI agents, this is what they're built for mainly. And they get work done based on the way we train it. So, for example, we could create AI sales agents, AI cold caller agents that will go through a list of numbers and then call all the numbers individually, one by one, and yeah, just book meetings all on autopilot. Now, I'm gonna be starting up with a very simple example, which is the customer support agent. And if you have been diving into the AI space, then you do. I hope I guess you're familiar with this one. Like, now, how does AI customer support agents or AI customer support chatbots actually work? Now, we assign a role through a prompt. So, for example, as we're using this as a customer support agent, we could ask it that you are a customer support agent at an XYZ company, and then we're going to be providing all the information about the business. We could provide all the information about the business on a as a PDF file or document, or maybe we could provide the SOPs of the business. And yeah, it's going to basically use all this information we've provided and then answer the questions, right? So it's basically a combination of the files, which could be the knowledge base and the role. Now, it's not necessary that all AI agents work in specifically in this format or in this structure, but the most AI agents, the function is quite similar. Like the step-by-step process is quite similar, and all AI agents need a prompt, so it's only need a prompt to work properly. So it's very important that we get good at prompt engineering, and it doesn't take a lot of skill to be good at prompt engineering. I believe it's just that you have to master the skill of how to write clear and concise prompts and straight to the point, of course. Now we can also increase the functionality of our AI agents by a lot using custom functions that help us integrate with external applications using APIs. Now these are really powerful features, and yeah, they can make our AI agents a lot more flexible by connecting with various other applications, such as it could be a CRM or maybe a Google Calendar. So if it's integrated with a Google Calendar, then if someone has to book an appointment, then as it's integrated with the calendar already, then it could book an appointment on the calendar right away. Or for example, if someone asks for a specific information, then it could pull the information from a CRM and then provide the information as an output. And if you're wondering how could it provide the information, I mean, it could provide the information on, like, if it's an AI phone agent, then we could receive the output on our phone call. Or for example, if it's on a for chatbot, then we're gonna be receiving the output as a text, all right, like we do on ChatGPT. I hope you understand how this works. How does it actually work in real time? So whenever a user asks for something, it's going to analyze the input and then search for the information. So it's going to search for the information on the knowledge base, and then it's going to perform the action. So it could be a response or an automation. Now, if you're wondering what a response is, for example, if you ask ChatGPT, uh, how do I cook an egg? Then it's going to give you a list of step-by-step process that this is how you can cook an egg. But yeah, this is basically a response. But if you ask the AI agent to go through a list of information for a specific lead and then create a personalized lead magnet, then it can do just that if it's trained it that way, of course. So it's going to analyze all the information about the lead and then create a personalized lead magnet. And then it's going to send the lead magnet to the lead. It could be via WhatsApp or maybe through an email, the way we want. So yeah, now this is a very clear example of an automation and how they actually work. Now there are million types of automations out there, and they're increasing day by day as AIs are getting a lot more powerful and a lot more intelligent, of course. Now, what are AI agents actually? AI agents are intelligent computer programs that can think, learn, and act like humans, so to solve tasks, answer questions, or automate jobs, such as, like, not automate jobs entirely, not replace people, but yeah, such as booking appointments or managing customer support. Now, the main goal will not be of AI agents will not be to replace people, but just to help humans be as efficient as possible. It's just to help us get rid of the tedious task of our day-to-day lives so that we can focus on the more important stuff. What's the key difference between regular AI, for example, ChatGPT, and AI agents? It's basically knowing how to do something versus actually doing something or performing an action. So if I ask ChatGPT that I want you to send an email to this person, then it's going to provide me a step-by-step process of how I can actually do this. I mean, I know that could be a very stupid thing to ask, but if I ask an AI agent that I want you to send an email to this person, and you could also include the message over there, and it's going to send the email right away. And it doesn't necessarily have to be a single email. Like, you could do this, send this email to 100 or if not thousands of people right away. Now this is where the power of AI agents actually come in. I hope you get the idea. I'm going to be sharing some examples with you. I've already used this 100 of times in this video, but yeah, managing your to-do list. So you could, like, ask your AI agent that what do I have on my to-do list for today, or yeah, it's just gonna access your to-do list and then pull out the information and then give it to you as an output. You could also make phone calls and acting as a customer support agent for your business. Explain this over here. Anyways, creating a personalized lead magnet. So yeah, I think I've also explained this before. Now the main goal here is to get more output of our time while doing less. Like, that's the main goal of it, just to be as efficient as we can, because yeah, we definitely do not have all the time in the world, and it's gonna be a lot helpful to us if we can get rid of the tedious tasks, like the unnecessary tasks that consumes a lot of time, and just let AI agents handle those things so that we could focus on the more important parts of our business. Now, I hope you all understood what AI agents are. I hope you all got a clear understanding of what AI agents are. And if so, you could actually check out this video. I've created a 2 hour, it's not a 2 hour, but a 1 hour 20 minutes tutorial, and it's a very in-depth tutorial on how you could create an AI cold caller for your business. And it's going to basically go through all the list of numbers and then call all the leads and then ask for specific information. And then I've also integrated this with a CRM, so it's going to also uh, store the information on a CRM. It's a really helpful video. I've got a lot of good reviews from this video, so you guys can definitely check it out. So yeah, that's basically it for today's video, and I hope you all found this video valuable. If so, then yeah, that's great, and I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya.